We're moving on to our next story now, and it's on a Nigerian writer, Tosin Silverdam, who says Nollywood actress Adesua's Vogue magazine cover is disappointing. What did I say yesterday?
You read it with too much cover.
Yes!
Magazine cover?
Yes!
Disappointing. You know, laying emphasis. Do you know why? Because you were not here when we spoke about this.
He was. You were.
Oh, okay, you watched it.
No. I watched this, but there was a conversation that we had out
yesterday,
like, off camera. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before or the first day that we spoke about
it was
this.
Yesterday, wasn't it? Was it not yesterday?
No, it wasn't yesterday. We spoke about the Adesua.
Okay, it was last. I was just around last week. No, I was around last week, so that's when I.
No, I think you watched it, but
we talked about this yesterday. Seriously, yesterday morning.
Adesua.
Yes, and I was saying.
How can we talk about this? This one was last week.
It was on Friday.
The book cover was last week.
It was on Friday. I watched it.
Yeah, I actually saw it too, and that was when we spoke about it.
So was that us and Elsie talking, or with? Oh, okay, all right, okay. But I just know we talked about it, so I was like,
okay. Get your 5 minutes of fame.
Seriously.
You're famous!
Wow.
Okay, so back to what we were saying. Tokumbo said it when this Vogue magazine came out, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought Adesua, they did justice to it. But Tokumbo wasn't satisfied. Tokumbo was like, oh no, they made her look differently, like she wasn't up to standard, like they didn't. What were your words, please?
No, carry on, because you've been telling the story. Now you can have your 5 minutes of fame. Go on, it's your time. Seriously, oh, you've already got it, haven't you? Oh, I know if you rock it like that.
Well, I saw the statement that the guy made. He was saying he referred to her as a slave a few times, and I thought that was...
No, he wasn't referring.
She looked like the same thing. Looked like slave.
No.
Those words are the same.
But no, listen. I think we should let you know where we're coming from before. So that conversation we had on Friday, you did listen to it.
I did listen to it.
Yes, and then what I was saying, I'm not talking about her difference. Adesua is Adesua. All I'm saying is that for a fashion magazine, for a Vogue magazine, she looked absolutely plain. And she looked, apart from being plain, she was also placed in the corner behind the other person. Hold on, if let me land. She was also placed in the corner. Every other person, the person at the top had full frontal view. The person by the side had full frontal view. And the person down had full frontal view. She was the only person that was being like hidden in one corner. But apart from that, you know, I agree that we can differ. We're talking about the plain. And I talked about Elsie's makeup. Even you are popping right now. You've got glossy.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, she didn't even look like she had anything. I was just like, she was just like,
but funny enough,
she's a beautiful person. You bring up the person's beauty, especially for a fashion magazine.
With makeup. Oh, so now you bring up
okay, guys, let's settle down.
Okay, let's settle down. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's settle down.
The makeup on the cover, I like subtle makeup.
Yeah.
Like, I love natural makeup. So I didn't have any problem with the makeup, you know. The whole corner thing, my own is, at least she made the front cover.
Yes, that's why we're giving her credit for that. But at the end of the day, you've still got to look at it in all ways. Because let me tell you, if Beyonce had stood up for her ground, we would be all here hailing her, you know, for saying, okay, no, she's not going to do that because that's the way they wanted to make her look.
Right.
Yeah, but now at this one, we're expecting her to stand up and say no, because one, she's African, and then two,
wait. Can I say something now that this is...
Then now everyone wants to like...
Now that this is on the screen, can I say something? Now look at all these other girls. They're wearing dull colors, but they gave Adesua yellow, which is something that it is...
What does yellow got to do with her waist and her flower and her look and her plainness? No, we're talking about her face. We're not even talking about her clothes.
Can I just finish?
Oh,
I'll just finish. Can I just
go
finish? Now, she's wearing yellow, which is the most prominent color amongst those women.
Yeah, it's compensation.
Wait.
And consolation.
Secondly, she's black.
Yes.
And then you do not expect them to make her look as black. I even like the fact that they toned down her color a little bit.
Yeah, because she's representing down. Yeah,
because
listen, let me ask you, Chai. Look at her now. Does she pop?
Does she pop? Gorgeous.
Yes, normally, yes. But I'm saying here, they didn't make her pop.
No, okay, honestly.
For a front cover magazine, she's not popping.
The truth of the matter is, earlier, the morning that this came out, the Vogue thing was on the Explore page on Instagram. I did not know it was Adesua. It wasn't until people started.
Thank you very
you know,
much.
But
It wasn't until people. It wasn't until people
Did you
started.
see all the pictures in the magazine?
Wait now.
Thank
it wasn't
you.
until other people started reposting that I now looked and went to our page. I was like, oh.
And that's
then,
what this
you
guy
know,
said as
so
well.
I understand coming from the angle of I didn't recognize her, but I still think she was gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yeah.
On that
Okay.
cover. And
Alright.
I like that they didn't do all that, because honestly, I hate all these
I was
sharp
thinking they were going to
contours,
try
all
to
these-
Over the top
Over the
makeup.
top,
Yeah, don't
like-
get me wrong. I'm not saying they must do
No,
over the
I
top.
think
I'm
now
just
you're
saying that,
speaking
you
from,
know.
No,
you're speaking from
no.
the right. Now you're speaking from
Yeah,
the
Chai.
left.
No, I think it's a beautiful cover. Yeah, next time it would be nice to have her mid-center, but she's on the cover.
Exactly.
And
Wait,
let's
that's
celebrate
what
that and move
matters.
on.
And
Which
it's
is what
a
this
huge
writer,
milestone.
which is what this
It's a huge
writer was
milestone.
trying to point out, that he's surprised that this cover did not break
No,
the
that
internet.
the writer.
Now, and I think wait, let
writer-
me complete. Let me complete
Guys,
my
we need to
statement
wrap
about
up.
this writer. This writer, I think, is coming from a bitter place.
He did
because
come from a
he
bitter
started
place.
Oh, come on.
Comparing her to other
Genevieve,
people.
Rita Dominic,
And I was like, what does that have
and
to
saying
do
that
with
if
anything?
Genevieve was the one on the cover, melanin would be popping everywhere. And I'm like,
That's what-
oh, this is a bitter person, and then you are just, I don't know, maybe he's
You
trying
can't
to get
attribute
favors
that to
from
his,
Genevieve.
you know,
No,
to
it-
him
Talk
being
about
bitter.
it was
No, you
bitter.
don't know.
No,
No,
no.
oh,
Do you know
come
why
on,
I would
guys.
say he was
because
bitter?
no, you can't say that because he actually gave some accolades before he actually said the constructive criticisms that he did.
accolades?
Yes, he talked about
he
it
had
generally.
a problem. He had a problem with the fact that they named Adesua as one of the biggest stars in
actresses.
Africa.
No, what he
And
had
then
an
he
issue
now-
with,
and now he
what
brought
he had
in
an issue,
Genevieve
no,
and
no, hold on. What he
Rita.
had an issue with was the fact that they put her among 4 other
One
people.
of the things he had an issue with, he
No.
had an issue with a lot of things.
Exactly.
Now,
Yes.
you're just focusing on one because that is what you want. But the fact that he's calling
No,
her a
you know what I
slave,
want,
that
Ife.
is
He
wrong.
used the
The
word
fact that
slave.
said-
No,
the
he
fact
said
that
he
she
looks like-
a
yeah, if
slave.
someone looks
That is
like a
very
slave, doesn't
wrong.
mean that-
But if I tell
Yes.
you you look like a slave, how would you feel?
That's what I'm saying. It's your opinion, and you're entitled to it.
Can you imagine?
This is
He
his
should-
own opinion,
he
and he's
shouldn't- he
entitled to
shouldn't.
it.
For someone-
Just because I think that you look like a slave doesn't mean that everyone has to agree. And why
No,
are you
but
guys
that is- I
bickering
feel
back
like-
and forth
no, I-
regarding this? Because like this is how
Because
he
you're
feels.
focusing
I
on
feel
one.
like-
No, I'm not focusing on one. I'm looking at it generally, and that's what I said on Friday. And if you couldn't even see reason why what I
still
said,
can't see
I'm saying
reason.
but I'm saying that we should celebrate the fact that she's on Vogue, but at the
Thank
end of
you.
the day, she's not popping. End of.
Okay, it's cool, but it's
Thank
still
you.
a Vogue cover. So there
Yes,
we
let's
go.
celebrate that.
We
Yes,
have,
thank you.
We
Okay,
have a
yes.
Bollywood
It's
actress
still your
on the Vogue
opinion,
cover.
so it's
Exactly. Thank you. So,
Right.
you know, I respect your opinion. You think she's popping? Fine. I don't think she is.